I see we're at the gym, Chris.
We are, Shake, the Gatorade training facility to be specific, in a new location for 2K25, right here next to all this beautiful water.
Okay, I like it. So this is where I go to do my weekly workout?
Yep, work on your body type and get those reps in each week to earn my points and increase your stamina rating. And if you manage a perfect workout,
then you're gonna get some extra turbo meter as a bonus.
You got it. Important stuff. Don't sleep on those stamina increases. This is the only place to do it in 2K25. Lots of ways to help out your game here at the Gatorade training facility.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm going for that workout warrior badge. Attempt all the workouts at least once to get a 99 stamina on all your builds, lock in that extra turbo meter, and open up all 3 body types. But what about these courts?
That's right. You can ball here too, but with a twist. You get one of each Gatorade boost for free to start each game.
Awesome. And you can't beat the location, am I right?
Not this. Look at this.
woods yet. Still not out of the woods, even though that I'm. Project English is my language. Ghetto slang, broken English. It's hard to crack the code and distinguish. The walk before rap, I was famous. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Immaculate. Boss move. Refuse to lose. I'm just trying to win. Immaculate. Trophy on the beat.
He about to tear the roof off.
Looking good, MP.
We know MP came ready.
ready to play.
Will we see you on Warriors Dance Team Mini Basketball Day? Every fan in the arena gets a Warriors Dance Team Mini Basketball. A great game for the kids.
Dub Nation, there are still seats available for upcoming games. Please go to the nearest ticket booth to get yours today.
The National Basketball Association and the Golden State Warriors are committed to a safe and enjoyable sports experience. We therefore ask you to refrain from any disruptive behavior, such as fighting, throwing objects, attempting to enter the court, play, or using.
And you've got it on 2K Sports for Wednesday night action in the NBA. Along with Greg Anthony and Brent Berry and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Hart. And the Warriors dynasty with their core seemingly over. You never want to completely scratch them out. But, Shams, how are we going to remember the run that this remarkable franchise has had?
You could make a case that the 2017 team might be the best to ever play, and the Warriors have become an elite franchise in NBA history. It might be a while since we see a dynasty quite like this, especially with the big three of Stephen Curry, Draymond Green, and Klay Thompson.
Hall of Famers, great coaching, solid ownership. They had it all. Now, the opening lineup for the New Orleans Pelicans. In the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Zion Williamson is out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at center. Count that bucket. McCollum's got the opening field goal of the game for the Pelicans.
And the ball handling right there of McCollum. He's able to get anywhere on the court he wants to go.
And Green slams it in.
And despite the size disadvantage, attacking the heart of that defense.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Here's Murray. Draymond Green with the rebound. Late June, NBA free agency is such a busy time for you, Shams. During the start of that hectic period, walk us through your day. What's your life like? I've asked you this before in previous times you've been out here with us, but do you get any sleep?
I'm up 24/7 because the great part about free agency, Kevin, is you never know when you might get that call, you might get that text. When a player has committed, when a player has decided to go to a specific NBA team, that is what I live for. That's what I know the fans live for, and I'm one of those fans, so I want to make sure I know as well, and I'm able to inform in an appropriate, timely, responsible, and fair way, and accurately. So for me, there's not much wiggle room when it comes to sleep. I try to make up for it later. But NBA free agency, trade deadline, draft, those are time periods when I know I have to be on. I might be getting a call now, Kevin, actually.
Well, wait, I was just going to ask you. We're doing this game. I'm looking at your phone. It's lighting up. You're looking down. You're looking at the game. You're talking to me. You're doing two things at once.
I have to be multitasking at all times, Kevin. You know that.
Oh, it's the best. 4 on the shot clock. Well, the latest CBA introducing the second apron, limiting Shams what teams above the cap can do. How does that new rule affect teams?
Decision makers tell me that they're very much keeping an eye on the second apron, not only of their team, but others, and teams that will have to shed salary because of the second apron, and the amount of big contracts we're going to see teams give to players. You're going to see it at the top, but that may dwindle in the middle of their roster. But we will see a more competitive league because of these new CBA changes, and less of a chance of super teams and just more parity and dispersed talent.
Do you constantly read over some of these CBA agreements? I would assume that you do, to have a full understanding of terms like the apron, like we just talked about, or all the other things, the luxury tax, all the things that make deals possible.
It's one thing to have luxury tax, it's a whole nother animal now to have the second apron. And that, certainly for teams that are deep in the second apron, that limits their ability to go make major trades, to be able to sign players for more than the minimum. And we're seeing that happen to at least 1 or 2 teams around the league right now. So how will that impact things? But certainly the CBA being 50, 60, 70 pages, that's something you pour through before every calendar year.
It is just fascinating. And the Pelicans making a change here. Olenek's checked in. Shams, we know you grew up in Chicago. I'm assuming you grew up a Bulls fan. Who didn't? And you had to have a favorite player growing up with those terrific teams.
I was a big-time fan of hoops in general. Definitely someone for me was Kobe Bryant. That someone wasn't a Bulls player. We almost got him one year, but that was someone I grew up watching. Kevin, did you have a favorite team or player growing up?
Well, I love Kobe. I called every season of LeBron and every season of Kobe Bryant. And Bryant actually did stuff for 2K. As you know, not too long ago, before his passing, he sat down for a couple hours. But I hate to rank them because Kobe, Jordan, and LeBron are all right there at the very, very top. Hard to beat you, right?
Very hard to beat Jordan. Obviously, the GOAT, the greatest of all time. Kobe, for me, watching growing up, that was the closest thing that I had.
GP2 being a second-generation star, that comes with some challenges, but he's definitely his own man out there on the floor.
Group substitution here for New Orleans. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Here's MP. Great focus, MP.
Curry doing a great job there with the pass. Of course, you're worried about the shot all the time, but a nice setup from Sept.
So for New Orleans right now, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Trey Murphy is out there with Williamson. And it's Messi in at the center, filling out the middle.
DeJounte Murray. Assist goes to
Golden State's gone a terrific 5 of 6 from beyond the arc in this game. MP kicks to Payton. Green with a screen on Williamson. Williamson against Payton. Shot clock at 5. MP sets the screen for Payton. Offline with his 3.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that one doesn't cost them.
Shams, it's been fun. And you know what? It's been too short. So you got to promise you're going to come back and give us some more inside information on the NBA. We have loved every second having you here courtside with us tonight.
Sorry I was not able to break any big news on air this time, but you know what? My phone's ringing, so maybe next time.
Let me look at you. Wait a moment. That is big news! Holy cow! Come back sooner than later, okay?
Thank you.
So great to have Shams stop by. You can see his passion for the game in every word he said.
You can't work as hard as Shams does without having a passion for the NBA. It's not easy to be that plugged in.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Kevin, the Pelicans are putting the ball in Zion Williamson's hands. He said, I'm just playing chess within the game, seeing how the defense is guarding me. I'm going to pick my spots. My teammates trust me to make the right decision, but they also trust me to be me when that time is right. Kevin, I'll let you be you.
And I love when you are you, David. Thank you so much. Here's MP. It's rebounded by New Orleans. And here's McCollum for 3. So the clock runs out with the score tied going into halftime. Live from Chase Center, you're watching 2K Sports.
The Pelicans, 32.
Who will get the edge in the second half, Shaq?
Whoever's more loose coming out the locker room, you have to be flexible in the second half. You got to make adjustments.
And now let's talk Golden State. They're in an even matchup through one half of play.
One thing that's helped tonight, their three-point shooting. Those triples.
And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. And the league giving a bit more leeway, GA, to defenders. As a hard-nosed defender yourself, I'm sure you like that change.
Oh, I do. I mean, we all love the intensity of playoff basketball. So why not bring a certain level of physicality to the regular season?
In the backcourt, we'll see Curry and Podziemski. Kuminga steps in at the 4 with Green sliding up to center. And it's MP in at the 3. That's Steve Kerr's 5 as we get into the second half.
Well, you give Curry a point-blank shot. That's just too easy.
And here are the Pelicans now. A 2-point game. McCollum with the screen on Curry. Wide open look here for Murray. Good on the 3-point shot. Murray's got 7.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
And the coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Here's Curry with the 3. Good, and it's MP picking up the assist. MP's got 4 assists in the game. The Warriors have been trying to win a championship while also developing young talent. And Brent, that's a tough thing to do.
Yeah, really hard to do because of the established players in front of you. How do you find time for guys who are going to be inconsistent and make mistakes? That coaching staff knows how important piling up every regular season win is in terms of your positioning in the playoffs. And we'll see if this year they take another stride and those guys become more comfortable in their roles to help support the stars they've had for so many years.
Back to McCollum. From deep. And another 3 for New Orleans.
CJ just so smooth and is a marksman from 3.
Curry dishes to MP. Oh, MP makes it look easy.
How about that? Coming out to start the half, a perfect 3 of 3.
And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. They trail by 1. Williamson finds McCollum. Off target from 3-point range.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And for such a young player, Brandon Podziemski has a mature game.
Well, Kevin, his intellect out on the floor, I think, is at an elite level. Brandon does such a good job of hovering around the basket to get rebounds. He advances the ball with the pass. He's driving and always looking for angles. So this is an advantage-created player, and Brandon does a great job of that.
Herbert Jones, he's checked in for New Orleans. Williamson against Kuminga. Williamson with the bounce pass. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Green.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
Yeah, appreciate the work right now on the defensive end.
And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Jonathan Kuminga picks one up.
Yeah, you don't have players on your roster that physically can match up with what Zion's going to bring. And he's going to draw some fouls.
New Orleans shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And last season, 77% from the line. They could usually get the job done there.
First one falls for him.
Love Zion's grit and determination. Nothing about his NBA story has been easy to this point, but he hasn't let that stop him from trying to get out here and continuing to dominate.
That one misses. It's been an eventful run for Zion Williamson, right, Brent, to say the least, since going first overall in the 2019 draft.
And man, Kevin, you just are hoping for the simplest of things, and that is health. Because when Zion is healthy, so is this team in ways that other teams fear because of how dominant he can be. This is a special talent. We just want to see more and more of it.
No one near Williamson as he lets it go. And the Pelicans miss again. Warriors leading by 4 to the left wing. Kuminga the pass to MP. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Pass to Murray. Here's the screen. Puts up a three. Hits the three-point bomb. Murray's got 2 now from beyond the arc in the third for the Pelicans. And we've got a timeout called by Steve Kerr. Wants to regroup. So for New Orleans right now, in the guard spots, it'll be Murray and McCollum. Williamson out there with Trey Murphy. And it's Messi in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Here's Curry. Curry through traffic. Count it! Oh!
That's tough finish. Steph's not just a great shooter, but really great numbers through the years as being an elite finisher.
Fourth quarter of play, and we're about 2.5 minutes through it right now. In the corner, Murray with it. Clock at 6. Fires it up. Podziemski grabs the board. Golden State's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. The Pelicans trail. Pass to Murray. Here's Messi. To the paint. Is looking for McCollum and finds him. Misses the layup.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Kuminga kicks to MP. Back to Kuminga. Pass to Podziemski. Fires the three. It's hauled in by DeJounte Murray. The Pelicans have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And again, New Orleans has no up.
You keep giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
He gets that one. And the Warriors lead by 4.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
From outside the arc. It's rebounded by Golden State. Podziemski's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Curry has it in the corner. Pulls it from 20. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
You know he's going to have the ball, and then you feel he's going to come through. He did it there.
And timeout called by Willie Green. No doubt he is feeling the importance of this moment right now. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Guys, I was able to catch the message Willie Green gave to his team. Now, Coach was still pretty positive. He told his guys a handful of shots completely changes his game. Just a few good minutes, and we're right there. Back to you guys.
All right, thank you, David. And it's the Warriors with the ball. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter, and now they decide to foul intentionally.
At the line for the Warriors, MP, 2 shots.
So the first one drops, and that makes it a 7-point lead.
A quiet but confident player. MP is one of those guys that lets his play do the talking most of the time.
So he gets them both, and it's an 8-point game. 36 seconds left in the 4th quarter.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss? Well, fearlessness by McCollum. They're willing to take those big shots in the game's biggest moments.
Gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
Yeah, the lead getting safer and safer as these free throws from the stripe go in.
Good noise.
Williamson, the pass to Murray. Off target from outside. Pass to MP. Now here's Curry. Kuminga kicks to Curry. Here's MP. And the layup is good. So we see the Warriors get the win here. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Brent Barry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.